Are you listening?
You know, this first story reminds me of this quote from Mark Twain that says, "A lie can make its way halfway around the world before the truth puts its boots on." And we saw that firsthand this week. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, this week a member of the Stadia Facebook group named Donnie Jepp, clearly not to be confused with Johnny Depp, the star of Pirates of the Caribbean, who, if I had to guess, is probably more of a Sega fan. Donnie Jepp shared a story of a conversation that he had with a friend who is a Google regional manager. Just a heads up, old coworker and friend of mine is now one of the regional managers for Google. He's actually the one who got me started with Stadia. They had a pretty large employee retail seminar in California this past weekend, and long story short, Google is beginning their exit plan. Donnie Jepp then went on to explain how Google plans on shutting Stadia down by the end of the summer and notifying all players 30 to 60 days in advance. And despite this post being deleted both on Facebook and on Reddit by the Stadia moderators, it was still screenshotted and shared to thousands of people on Twitter by the self-titled shitposter and troll killed by Google. This story was also picked up by the likes of PC Magazine, where Matthew Humphreys wrote, "Google reportedly plans to shut down Stadia by the end of summer." Game Rant's Philip Galkovic wrote, "Rumor, Google Stadia may be shutting down." Spiderweb's Tech wrote, "It went fast. Google Stadia is dying. The cloud gaming service may close soon." And Observatorio de Games, congratulations Google, you made it international. They wrote, "Google Stadia may soon come to an end." And you might be thinking, with all of these articles talking about this story, clearly they dug a little deeper, did a little fact finding, and questioned a couple sources. I mean, what are they basing this story on? Jesus fucking Christ. All right, let's just make sure we're getting our facts straight here. A Facebook user by the name of Donnie Jepp shares a story with unsubstantiated sources. Killed by Google shares said story and says, "I am not a journalist, I'm a shit poster." That tweet gets retweeted nearly 400 times, and gaming news sites like PC Magazine and Game Rant decide that that's enough to make it a source? Congratulations. I'm sure the likes of Cronkite, Bernstein, Woodward, I'm sure they're very proud right now. But perhaps I'm being too harsh on Donnie Jepp, so let's just give him the benefit of the doubt. Is Google shutting down Stadia? Well, let's just look at the news from the last 2 months. Google has announced that they will be expanding Stadia to Mexico, opening the cloud gaming platform to a potential of nearly 80 million more gamers. Stadia has announced partnerships with TV manufacturers that have resulted in the Stadia app appearing natively on televisions, including most recently the Samsung Gaming Hub. Stadia has also announced that games like FIFA 22, Saints Row, Skull and Bones, Avatar, and Death Carnival will all be coming to the Stadia platform, and some of those will be launching after summer. Stadia also recently partnered with developers to offer over 100 free demos of video games on their platform where no Stadia account is necessary. Stadia is actively hiring employees on LinkedIn. They are promoting current employees to higher positions. Plus, the team at Stadia is actively pushing their business-to-business immersive stream for games, which has already been embraced by the likes of AT&T and Capcom. All readily available facts that these journalists could have picked from, but I get it. The likes of a shit poster and some dude named Donnie Jepp are way sexier. But if that information wasn't clear enough, Stadia also responded to the rumors on Twitter by saying, "Stadia is not shutting down. Rest assured, we're always working on bringing more great games to the platform, and Stadia Pro, let us know if you have any other questions." Hey, thanks again for checking out our channel. If you like what you saw and you want to see more content just like it, which who wouldn't, hit the subscribe button right there. And while you're down there, hit the like button. Maybe even consider becoming a Nerf Report best friend, just like the people listed down below did. In fact, don't you want to see your name there? I know I do.